42. Watch that. Go to the 41. Push the 41. He's got to run on the 48. Jimmie Johnson.
I think.
Johnson gets turned.
Not again.
Kyle Busch into Larson into Johnson. And for what, the 7th year in a row, Jimmie Johnson will crash out of the clash.
That was so
Side of the screen. See what happens here.
Jimmie drops out of line after they come through the trial. Well, he realizes he has a problem. It looked like the car got pretty loose right there. As he moves down, I believe he blows a left rear tire, sends him into Eric Almirola. Daniel Suarez has to avoid him, spins to the infield. I think other than some tires, Daniel might be okay. Heavy damage to the 48 of Jimmie Johnson.
All right, let's turn up.
Oh, Stenhouse! He saved it!
No, Eric Jones is not going to be able to save it.
Jones did not. Come on. Jones, his teammate Suarez, William Byron, Jimmie Johnson are all in it along with Ty Dillon.
Trevor Bayne was able to weave his way through
19th. One lap down.
I see a lot of debris flying off the car from the tires.
Now that looks like it might have been a tire. He was really, really loose. I could see him fighting the car as we had him in some shots earlier. But the way that snapped around.
Could be the right rear.
I mean, the right rear's certainly down now because of that slide locking up the tires. Boy, that's odd to see it snap around that quick for a 7-time champion in Jimmie Johnson.
Well, we listened in.
Job of staying out of getting back on the racing line.
You see his car start to go up the racetrack. He just couldn't turn it because he was too loose and had to turn it to stay off the 10 of Eric Almirola and just spun out. Something we have seen with this 48 team before, where the car gets so loose and just can't hang on to it.
So why is that tri-oval so tricky? That bottom lane is flatter than the rest of the track.
Just underneath Eric Jones, wheel hopping. Now he's up the racetrack and kind of along for the ride. Luckily, Eric Jones
turn 3. Really early. Look, Jimmie's already spinning out right there. I mean, this is just not like the way these cars are supposed to drive. I mean, these drivers don't deal with these kind of conditions anywhere else at any other racetrack where they're spinning out before they ever get to the corner. Look at the wheels, though. Look how hard he's got it turned to the left. Jimmie trying to keep it out of the fence, just cranks full left, full lock to the left to save that car from going into the fence. William Byron, just unfortunate for him to be in that position. Lucky did he get any more damage than that in that situation, but those front tires Jimmie with those tires are hilarious. And then when it hooks up, you know, he has the presence of
will.
Oh, Jimmie going to take
no, Jimmie!
Contact.
And around goes Menard into the wall. Taking cars with him.
Clear. All clear.
Big wreck.
You got it.
Well, I just wondered, did that suck the back end of the car around on Menard, or did they make contact that turned him around?
When the 48
But
gets
not
on
our
the-
leader.
Whoa! Car goes around in the trial. The spinning, sliding out of control. B.J. McLeod brings out the caution. Stenhouse has wrecked on pit road with Tyler Reddick. Another car is sitting littered in the grass. And we're under caution. That is the 52. That's Cody Ware.
I think Reddick got the left rear tire of Jimmie Johnson, then Jimmie couldn't get in his pit stall.
That's one of the most difficult things in the world to do, is running 200 miles an hour and try to get on pit road under green conditions.
Oh,
no,
Benedetto! And everybody.
Good.
Oh,
no. Are you kidding me? This is big.
Wow.
But it.
Jimmie Johnson with a lot of right side damage. While we were away, he hit the wall up in turn 3. Here's a look at it. Piece of debris flies up there. And the result?
Blew a right front tire. I hit a piece of debris or something and freaking blew the right front tire.
Oh, wait a minute. We got an
A
issue on the
slide by
racetrack.
48. Jimmie Johnson sideways will stay here.
He's got some damage to that right rear. He's made contact with something.
He was 7. Right rear tire is down.
Oh, man. Roll right side of the car.
All right side, heavy damage. You mentioned it, Junior. Definite contact, the quarter panel.
fellas.
Here's a replay. Down into turn 1 here. Really loses the back, just gets really loose, and they're going so fast in full throttle It's no way of saving that.
Yeah, the center of the corner speed is so fast with this package. As you said, they use so much throttle, and when you lose grip, you lose a ton of it, and you lose it fast, and Jimmie just never could catch up.
The racing continues. Austin Dillon up
Oh,
front. They shifted him
it's
out.
going to be a big
And
one.
now around goes the 3 in front of the pack. They're all collected. The 11 with damage, the 22 as well.
Big wreck here.
And he got a little nose under Jimmie going into the carousel. Little contact was made. Jimmie stood in the throttle, hoping to stop the car from hitting the tire barrier. Was unsuccessful. Hard contact with the right front. Here's a 48 radio.
Earl, you find his spotter and tell him I'm going to beat his
So he drove, this all started in the middle of 1 and 2. He tried to get on the outside of Clint Boyer. He tried to roll around him on the outside. It got up high, and just the car would not turn, and he got in the wall. But that center of the corner speed that he was trying to carry to jump on the outside, that's what really got him in.
And behind him, the 40 or the 34 of McDowell, you see heavy damage to the front of that car. He has made major contact with someone.
38 of David Reagan also involved. He stopped in the corner. You see damage to the left rear corner and the right side of the 48. While that damage may not look severe, you see that blue foam right there? Required by NASCAR. NASCAR's going to have to see if it has enough foam in it. If it doesn't, they'll have to put foam in and put a patch on it. There's the foam right there. See right here. Oh,
Blaney.
he didn't even know Blaney was in it. He just goes absolutely straight up the racetrack.
Yeah,
Like he's 17.
Yeah, look at all
look at the sparks.
Yeah, the sparks are flying out of it. That's a major failure. I don't know if it's a tire down or it almost looks like a mechanical issue, see?
Go there. Back up. Stay middle. Hell yeah. Good
The
job.
highlight reel of this race, if it was a ticker tape, it looked like the receipt at the grocery store. It had every coupon on it. It'd be 6 miles long. I mean, something's happened to everyone.
Come back up.
And Stenhouse Jr. was having a good run, got just nowhere to go for him.